getting through knee injuries, ankle injuries, all kinds of things. Clark, they only played 42 games.
Yeah, but when he's right, he can light it up. I mean, he's a go-to scorer, but he just never got right last season.
And the Heat making a change here. Martin's checked in.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Schroeder kicks to Young. It's Gay on the wing. DeRozan against Irving. Kicks it out to Gay. Passes it to Biyombo. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down. Biyombo's got his second bucket of the night. First quarter, just over a minute played. Martin dishes to Porter. Can't connect from short range.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Schroeder. And the three off target. Nobody near Irving. Connects from three-point range. Irving's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. That is good.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
To the left side wing. And there's Porter on the assist by Irving. Porter's got his second basket.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Young from outside. Miami grabs the miss. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Here's the three. Offensive rebound. Here's Randolph. And that one hits back iron. For the New York Knicks, they come into this one following a loss to the Atlanta Hawks.
Listen, the Knicks finishing at the bottom of the East last season. They didn't go into the season thinking they were in for a rough go, making last season all that more painstaking for the fans.
Martin from outside. That is good. Martin's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. DeRozan takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. And for the Knicks and their play against the rest of the conference, guys who've been talking about only Clark 11 wins in 52 games.
And you know, Kevin, what's worse is the Knicks were 5-21 at home against the East. No matter how you slice that up, the Knicks had a season that everybody would like to forget in New York.
Nick Young's checked in for Kevin Martin. Outside DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Young pass to Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. From the high post. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Heat have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Pass to Irving. It's Thompson off the drive. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by Irving.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Kept alive. Here's DeRozan. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Here's Irving. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy. Down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And New York with a change here too. Zeller's checked in. Knicks trail by 3. It's DeRozan with the drive. Rebound by Williams.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
You know, it was a bit of a roller coaster year for Mo Williams. I mean, he had that 50-point breakout game, but then later traded away to the Hornets.
Miami leading by 3. Out to the wing. Here's Levine. They get it back. Johnson kicks to Levine. It's stolen by DeRozan. Another shot. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
You look at him physically, and Rudy Gay is the complete package at the small forward spot. Nothing holding him back.
You know, Kevin, he comes in at 6'8", has that solid frame, unbelievable athletic ability with the speed to go with that for a player of his height. He is a true talent.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Knicks trail by 3.
And with Rudy Gay, the physical part of the game has never been a problem with him. As great a physical player as any other small forward in the league, his one drawback is he can get in his own head at times and not play to his strengths.
Williams kicks to Johnson. And the pass to Levine. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Back to Gay. Unloads. Young with no one around. That one's good from the corner. Young's got 5.
And no doubt a lot of players can get in their own head, like Gay does at times. He does so much on the floor. It is odd when he vanishes for stretches of the game. On pure talent, he has few peers in the league.
Young's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Williams, here we go. Here's Johnson. The rebound by Young. Young's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Gay kicks to Young. Taken away by Williams. Tipped away. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Schroeder. Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead. And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. The Knicks also changing it up. Robinson comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Jennings in for Dennis Schroeder. And yes, sir, that one drops. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Randolph. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
Here's Porter. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Miami.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
We've got Otto Porter Jr. Thompson is out there with Zach Randolph. Then it's Young, and it's Irving at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Assisted.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Now Jennings looking for his first basket still in this one. Launches it, and it's Randolph with the rebound. Miami's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Irving kicks to Randolph. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Here's Gay. Throws down the breakaway jam.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Young's got it all tied up now for the Heat. Well, you look back at the 2015 Heat, and the injuries are what probably brought that team down. We can go from Chris Bosh with the debilitating blood clot on his lung and on and on and on. The loss, of course, which was not an injury, of LeBron James. There are a lot of moving parts with that team.
And that's a great point, Kevin. If you take any star off of teams, things are going to get difficult. It was impressive that the Heat still managed to stay competitive once Bosh went out.
Nobody near Gay. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. 6 points for Rudy Gay.
You know, Bosh was the big injury hit for the Heat, but they had a lot of other injuries as well. I mean, had to use 31 different starting lineups last season, and 20 different players started at least one game.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys, and he made it look easy that time.
Biombo, he's checked in for New York. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Rudy Gay. That's tipped. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. Young's shot is off.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Biombo, that's good.
And injuries are something that you can't plan for, but you can prepare for them. And hopefully the Heat can avoid injury woes this season. If they can, they at least have players who have been through that struggle last year.
Jennings wide open. Jennings with another miss. Irving against Jennings. Irving dishes to Thompson. Back to Irving. Stolen by Robinson. And now the Knicks on the break. On up the court. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. It's DeRozan with the drive. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Now it's a 4-point Knicks lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum. Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Schroeder kicks to DeRozan. To the wing right side. Schroeder passes to DeRozan. Here's Robinson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
And guys, how about the awareness there with that finish in traffic?
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. The kick out to Young. Inside. They get a hand on it. Clock at 6.
That athletic.
Yeah.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
So both teams changing it up here. The Heat trail by 3. Williams dishes to Levine. Johnson right side. Lets it fly from 18. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. And Young, here we go. Here's Biyombo. And botches the dunk. Levine kicks to Williams. There's the feed to Davis. Back to Williams. And there's the call on Cody Zeller. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Rudy Gay's checked in for the Knicks. Williams' shot is off. New York leading by 3. It's stolen by Davis. And Williams, here we go. Rejected by Young. They recover it. Off his leg. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. A different look for New York. Biyombo checks in for Cody Zeller. And it's DeRozan in for Brandon Jennings. Here's Johnson. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Well, nobody said, Greg, being in the NBA was for the faint of heart. The Knicks in a few short years have gone from a playoff team, unfortunately, to the worst team in the NBA.
Hard to fathom, Kevin, that the Knicks did enter last season with playoff aspirations, but that quickly vanished. They were just completely overmatched and overwhelmed.
That's good. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
And we Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Thing about DeMar DeRozan, he came into the league fairly unpolished, struggled to handle the ball, created then his own shot, and but sometimes he would create for others too. But he's settled down. You can see the growth.
Yeah, and that's the one thing. You could see the physical talent was there in terms of him playing the 2. The question was, could he make the commitment mentally to become a great player? Well, from what he's done the last few years, I would have to say he's definitely been able to do that.
Williams kicks to Johnson. Feeds it to Davis. Heat moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. They grab their own miss. New York's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. The rebound by Johnson.
Oh, he knows that one should have gone in. That hurts.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit.
That jam! just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays
Man,
up.
you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Young. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch, and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold, the way that guy gets to the rim.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. It's the Knicks. They're up by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Okay, Miami, now coming onto the court.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And really, all of a sudden, he's becoming their best distributor, doing it. Of orchestrating their offense.
Greg, typically that's not the role he usually plays, and I'm not sure how comfortable he is in it, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and he's been able to do it, to his credit.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
Well, Irving has simply been great. 13 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Kurt Rambis. Young out there with Bismack Biyombo. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's DeRozan in at the 2 spot.
One thing about Ed Davis, guys, he has the physical tools to succeed. The agility of a gazelle and the wingspan of a condor or pterodactyl.
Second free throw, no good. You know, Greg, getting back to Ed Davis, his abilities go beyond physical attributes, strong intangibles. Roy Williams always used to talk about him like this, high basketball IQ.
Yeah, second-generation NBA player. His father, Terry, played a long time. He's humble, he's hungry, and motivated. So a lot of key characteristics, I think, in the success of most players he displays here early in his career.
That's good. Davis has got 5 points now this quarter.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
Young's shot is off. Miami's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Outside, Davis. On the wing, Williams. Back to Davis. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Thaddeus Young.
Tell you what, man, it looks as though the light is officially gone on for Ed Davis. I mean, he drifted around a bit over his first 5 seasons, but he made real strides last year.
Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Well, going back to Ed Davis, his rebounds and field goal percentage were way up last year. He's finally developed the strength to anchor inside, and Greg, the skill set to convert scoring opportunities as well.
And Kevin, you can see his confidence growing. He just needs to keep at it to reach his full potential.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics, because this game is still yet to be determined.
And Levine with the slam.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
DeRozan. Here's Biyombo. Out to DeRozan. Second shot opportunity. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12. The Heat have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Williams with the ball, and Jennings picks him up defensively. Nicholson kicks to Levine. Here's Davis. It's rebounded by New York. DeRozan's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Gay passes to Young, but they recover it. DeRozan. Here's Jennings. It's Gay with the drive. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Levine. On the wing, Johnson. 20 feet out. Williams up on top. Defended by Young. Just 5 to shoot. Levine can't hit. And there's the whistle. It's going to go on Andrew Nicholson. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Knicks making a switch here. Sellers checked in. Combo dishes to Gay. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Gay's got 14 points.
Yeah, sloppy D there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Extremely untidy on the defensive end. I mean, when he gets it in that close. Oh! Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it. And the Miami Heat have finished in the top 2 spots or better in each of the years the big 3 were in town. Last season that changed as they would end up 10th in that Eastern Conference.
And for the Heat, once the bullies of the Eastern Conference, they had a lot of trouble keeping up with other Eastern Conference teams.
Kevin, they finished 25 and 27 against the rest of the conference. Played under 500 against the East at home, which really negated their chances for the playoffs.
New York calls timeout.
Zach Randolph getting up there in his mid-30s, but his game has never been based on explosiveness. So it's all about strength, skill, and craft when you talk about Zebo, and he's aging gracefully.
So for the Knicks, Amari Stoudemire. He's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Young is subbed in for Zeller. For New York, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Jennings with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Gay drives in, and he banks in the layup. Gay's got 18 points. And Randolph Clark can struggle in matchups against quicker power forwards or those spread fours.
Yeah, but even though he struggles on the perimeter against those guys, he punishes them when he gets them inside in his operating area at the offensive end. Most big men have a hard time dealing with him in the paint.
Very good point. Rejected by Randolph. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Porter, no luck. The Knicks with the lead. And a fast break now for the Knicks. DeRozan leading the charge.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Irving kicks to Randolph. Young with the steal. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Here's DeRozan. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Good on the shot. 16 points for Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
Young passes to Irving. Here's Porter. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Porter's got 4 points in the quarter.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
The drive by Game. Jennings for 3. That drops.
For 3.
Jennings has got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Young with no one around. And that's collected by Gay. Gay's got his 5th rebound in this one.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, is really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
That's really how they're going to get back into this game, trim the lead. I mean, play tough defense, force some turnovers, and then push it to the other end.
And, Clark, those steals allow you to play in the open floor. Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Knicks lead. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Williams with the ball. They've got Levine. Johnson is out there with Andrew Nicholson. Then it's Williams. And it's Davis in the center position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Just 5 on the clock. Williams kicks to Levine. And a miss there on the triple. The Knicks leading by 8. Ahead. Here's Young. Finishes the break with a slam.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
Jennings kicks to Robinson. It's back to Jennings. He dishes it to Schroeder. The shot's good. Jennings making the play.
Assist from
Jennings has got his 5th assist in this one.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Levine kicks to Williams. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And a missed layup.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Here's Levine. He's guarded by Jennings. They get it back. Davis. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Some excellent numbers in this one for Davis. He has 9 points and also 3 steals. It's such a benefit to them when he plays this kind of game.
And really unexpected, but invaluable.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Well, I think it's been said about 1,000 times now how Coach Spoelstra started as a video coordinator with the Heat, but he's been with the organization for so long, they are starting to become synonymous.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. The Knicks leading by 13. Zeller dishes to Jennings. Young pass to Zeller. Unloads. Hits the jump hook.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
Timeout called, the Heat.
You know, and for Cody Zeller, after that promising rookie campaign, he just did not tear it up in year 2. In fact, his production only improved slightly. But that was mostly due to the increase in playing time. Talented guy, no doubt, just still trying to find his way in the league.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our efforts. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
And for Cody Zeller, Greg, there's a reason he was the 4th overall pick back in 2013. He showed the size and athleticism to be a difference maker in college. And Clark, now he has to do it at the pro level as well, and I think people are pretty confident he can.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with those folks myself because he does have the tools. It's now a matter of transitioning and becoming a little better shooting the ball than he's shown.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
It's deflected. Stolen by Martin. Thompson with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Miami no good on that time either. The Knicks leading by 15. To the middle. Here's Jennings. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
And there's Gay. That's good on the assist by Robinson. Robinson's got his 3rd assist on the night. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
The shot no good. Good work defensively by Gay.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him. No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Thompson, a screen on Gay. Again, Irving missing.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Good.
And with that 3, his 2nd of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
They double him with Irving. Schroeder kicks to Zeller. To the inside. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purpose. Passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And the Heat call time here.
And just way too early to tell how this year's group of rookies will turn out. But just from an early look, they seem to be a group that can contribute. Definitely not going to be a class with a small impact on the league.
Nick Young's checked in for the Heat. Then for the Knicks, Biombo, he's checked in for Cody Zeller. Young comes in for Robinson. And it's DeRozan in for Brandon Jennings.
Sound offensively, really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
With the 2015 draft class, the big thing is how many guys are polished coming into the NBA. It's It's a good blend of raw talent and certainly skill.
Yeah, I like the way you said that. This class will always be headlined by the two big men, but there's a lot of value throughout the rest of the draft, too.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Davis is checked in for Johnson. Andrew Nicholson comes in for Zach Randolph. Johnson, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Gay against Young. Over in the corner, Williams. Shot to stop the run. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. Last season ended with the Knicks pretty much packing it in, but Clark, it didn't start out that way.
You know what? Not at all. I mean, the Knicks were picked by many, Kevin, to be a playoff team last season. Clearly, things did not go as planned.
And the Knicks making a change here. Stoudemire's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Robinson comes in for Young. Jefferson's checked.
Who is that? Oh, that's Richard Jefferson. I keep getting Richard Jefferson and David West mixed up. They look alike. Good play. I'm saying, I think you can beat the other guys in this league, though. They're not going to play you like how I do. So I honestly think that you can beat the other guys in this league. I also think I could beat the other guys in this league. Donnie Douglas, he don't have a 3. That used to be my boy in 2K12, son. Good play. Can he shoot 3s? No, he can't. You have a really good team. I'm not, no joke. I'm not being sarcastic. But I would say don't quit on this team. Oh, damn. God, damn. See, I knew you were gonna jump. Yeah, I see it, baby. Good play. You got it.
A lot's been made of the Heat fans in the past of walking out during the finals game where they looked to be out of it. But the Miami Heat fans are with last year sticking with this team.
In all fairness, I would have walked out as well because I thought it was over. But with LeBron,
I'm dribbling, Fred. Good game. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to do that. I thought that was to turn your back there. Good game, man.
they sure did. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Holland saying thank you for tuning in. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Kenny Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
Do we got another game? Ah, my back. Wait, how many games did they put? You trying to run regular Knicks versus Heat? Wow, we're 1-2 already, son. That's some doodle. Yeah, they have it like 27 games. Alright, after I play you, who I got next? Wow, everybody already played the Knicks, little jack. They're a bunch of jacks. Somebody, they went in and snuck their wins out. Man, we already 1-2, son. Who they lost to? The Bulls. Yo, Jones went and snuck out his win. And the damn Cavs. Who's the Cavs? Your damn cousin, yo.
All the stuff fell out.
Your cousin went in and snuck out his wins.
All the stuff fell out, Daniel. Look at all the stuff.
Alright, hold on 1 second, Fred. 1 second, man. I see it, man.
We need this.
Yo, that's some bull, man. Yo, your cousin OD, son. Your cousin Jones. Here they go. Oh! There you go, Jones. Oh, come in and join the league. And then meanwhile, what's your record? Oh, so they snuck wins from you too?
Nah, I played Jones.
Oh shoot. With that team?
Yep, we need this to go back.
Yeah, that's a glitch in the matrix somewhere.
In the other roster, it said Chris Bosh.
You know, this. Deliver some stuff.
You trying to sneak and bosh on me there, Fred? Fred trying to sneak boshing on me again. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding though. I would put Mel on Wade, but that would be a massacre. Wade has speed. God. You know what? I'll test out the first quarter and then see what to do from there. I wish the Knicks was a defensive team like they used to be. I could put trust Shumper Boom Heat on Wade. Trust Tyson in the paint. Amari used to kill for me at power forward. What the? Ah. I ain't winning no ring over there neither. I ain't winning no ring over there neither.
Oh, I crashed into the truck. I come on in the truck. What?
Oh, off his butt cheek. What? I made it. I was trying to dunk it. One thing with the Heat, they're not fast, so I don't have to worry about guys following up with dunks. You guys are not fast at all. I can run on you guys. Matter of fact, I think Porzingis is faster than half the guys on your team. Oh, come on! Foul is got. Yeah, you big traitor. No, I'm kidding. I always have love for Amari. No matter what team you play for, I always have love for Amari. The guy was the only guy that wanted to join the Knicks, man. Good shot, Fred. I hate that shot, though. Good shot. Oh, done playing that That old school Bulls defense. That's a foul, ref. Come on, ref. Where you at, bro? Oh shit. Good shot. All right. Up the court. Stop worrying about playing face. Don't worry about playing face basketball. I tipped it. Well, his head tipped it. Yeah, it was his head. I was there, but his head. So Porzingis can't hit threes no more? I don't know.
That was aggressive, wasn't it?
Let me check something else second first. Hold on.
Mom, do you see how far I sleep? Do you see how far? Do you see how far I sleep? Let's go to North Carolina.
I can't believe that though. Damn. That was a computer, man. Why would you foul him, man? Why would you? I don't understand why the hell the computer would even foul you there. That wasn't even his man. I don't understand why he was even defending a dude that wasn't even his man. Wasn't even his man, bro. I saw that. Ah, I fucked that one. Shoot that. Oh, I knew he was. There we go. Come on, miss the next one. Miss the next one. Come on, Whiteside. You shot 6 for 12. You ain't good from the free throw line. Ah, sad. Yeah.
Mom, stop with me.
5-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
I wish you would go play. Go play.
go?
Now Vujicic inside. Williams. And foul that time. Goes to the line, shoot two. The Knicks have shot just one free throw early for one game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done.
Yeah, they have the kind of success from the line that make it
Yo, they did that ish on purpose, man. I swear to God, they did that on purpose. He has a 75 free throw shooting range. That ish went to the middle of the line, and he blew both of them. They did that ish on purpose. I swear to God, they love to do that shit on purpose, man. That person is wide open. Why did Porzingis back up? Porzingis was backed up off the ball. Move in.
Williams passes it to Porzingis. 9 feet out. And it's good.
third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies and be more physical, be more aggressive.
Should be 20 to 14, son. They blew his damn fucking free throws. Of course. On the cut. Simultaneous shit. Exaggeratory fucking animation, bro.
That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets to the space.
Something like that at this stage of the game.
I'll try something different, man.
Defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
I don't even know why they're not in the game in the first place. Derek Williams cannot play power forward. Wow, it's not.
No, get out of here. Get out of here now before I beat your little.
Stop yelling. Stop yelling. And just do it. Don't stop yelling, man.
Get out.
The organization for so long, they are starting to become synonymous.
Here's Porzingis. That is good. Porzingis has got 8.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
As you said, Spoelstra has been with the Heat for so long now in his 8th season. He was handpicked by Pat Riley to lead the team, and Clark kind of molded him in his image.
And it was clear that Pat Riley believes in him and continues to believe in him. Coach Spoelstra has had very high expectations on his shoulders ever since taking over the team, and he's actually lived up to them.
New York leading by 5. Here's Anthony. Missed inside. The Heat have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And Gerald Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Sasha Vujicic is checked in for Porzingis. Dragic kicks to Wade. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Anthony's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Dragic. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Dragic has got his first basket.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Anthony dishes to Lopez.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Johnson, the pass to Stoudemire. Pocket 4. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
New York calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
The Knicks making a switch here. Serafin's checked in.
You know, for Carmelo last season, it was Murphy's Law. What could go wrong did go wrong. After signing Melo to a max deal, the Knicks management expected a bunch from him, but with the new offense and a bad knee, it didn't happen.
And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Derek Williams checked in for Anthony. For Aaron Aflalo. And it's Grant in for Jose Calderon. Nice shot by Vujacic.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Here's Wade. It's rebounded by New York. They've led by as much as 10. Grant kicks to Galloway. Pass to Williams. New York moving it around. Vujacic's shot is off. The Heat trail by 4. And it's Wade penetrating. Dragic dishes to Dang. Back to Dragic. Here's Stoudemire. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And so he hits both. New York's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. To the wing on the left. Galloway, the pass to Serafin. It's hauled in by Luol Deng. Feeds it to Johnson. Fires the 3. And the basket good. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there. New York calls timeout.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
The 3 from Anthony, and that's not going to go. And welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Knicks. We've got Anthony. Robin Lopez out there with Porzingis. Then there's a Flalo. And it's Calderon in at the one spot. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be his second foul of the game. Last season ended with the Knicks pretty much packing it in, but Clark, it didn't start out that way.
You know what? Not at all. I mean, the Knicks were picked by many, Kevin, to be a playoff team last season. Clearly, things did not go as planned.
And Flalo kicks to Calderon. Flalo, that's good.
A room service dime by Jose Calderon.
The drive by Green, and he uses the glass on the layup. Mick Roberts has got 6.
And it became clear, thinking about the Knicks again, I mean, it made sense for a team with injuries and being in disarray on the floor to just battle for that lottery. Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
You know, kind of packing it in for the sake of being better in the future can possibly work in New York for a year or two, but not longer than that. The media will eat you up there if you don't start making some progress towards winning, pleasing basketball.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
Anthony, the pass to Porzingis. To the paint. Here's a Flalo. Here's Lopez. The rebound by McRoberts.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Fires from 18. And that one's good. Green's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage. And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
The pass to Porzingis. Takes it from 10. Here's Lopez. Back to Anthony. Tries yet again. And right side sends it back. There's Green with the 3. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe. For success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
New York calls timeout. A different look for New York. Williams is checked in for Anthony. For Aaron Aflalo. And it's Grant in for Jose Calderon. Knicks trailed by 3. Here's Porzingis. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Porzingis has got 14.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Wade with it. Williams picks him up. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
And I feel like there's a reason Joe Johnson has gotten a number of astronomical contracts. It's because he does everything for you. He's like one of those items you buy that touts everything you need, nothing you don't. Well, to me, that's Joe Johnson.
Porzingis passes to Grant. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got 16.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Kept alive. Back to Dang. And it's Wade in the corner. On the wing, Johnson. Dragic with a wide open look. Another miss by Dragic. The Knicks have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Here's Porzingis. Amari Stoudemire with the rebound. Stoudemire's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The drive by Wade. Here's Dragic from outside. And Lou Deng gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for the Knicks. Vujacic comes in for Porzingis. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
Well, 8 lead changes, Kevin, so far as the teams are battling it out here in the third.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Wade drives in. Deng gets a wide-open look. It's rebounded by Seraphin.
Very tough when you have that good of a look. The defense caught a break there because he missed.
Grant. And there's another one for the Knicks.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Dragic against Grant. Out to Wade. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. The Knicks leading by 3. Grant gets a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. Miami's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Scooped up. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Amari Stoudemire, with the change of scenery last season, was bought out by the Knicks, signed with the Mavs midway through the season.
That was the best thing to happen to Stoudemire, in my opinion, Kevin. He got to play playoff basketball again, and we know that wasn't going to happen in New York.
Shot's good. Green's got it all tied up now for Miami.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
The drive by Anthony, and he gets it to go. Anthony's got 7.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game.
Let's take them back.
New York ahead, leading by just 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. On the floor for Miami, Green is up there with Richardson. Then it's Winslow. Then there's Josh McRoberts. And it's Whiteside in the pivot spot, manning the middle. Lets it go with the 3. Here's Anthony. And he jams it with authority.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
Porzingis can't hit. Miami trailing. For 3, Richardson. Good.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Oh, and a jam by Anthony. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
For 3, Richardson. And the Heat, another 3.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Not lacking in confidence, and I really like that. Sometimes you see teams get conservative once they get a lead, playing not to lose.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And one thing we know about Justice Winslow, he is great on the big stage. He was amazing in the tournament for Duke a season ago, got better and better as he helped his school capture the national championship.
Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey guys, well, Kurt Rambis had some advice for the team in that last break. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Thanks again, Doris. With Winslow, it's all about improvement and being great on the big stage. I think he can do that, Greg. You talked about, what he did in the national championship run. Clark, he was a fantastic foundation to begin with.
Yeah, you know what? He's not got many holes in his game. Solid at the defensive end, can score a lot of ways, puts his hands on winning at both ends of the floor.
And right before Carmelo went down with the injury last season, it seemed like he had added the fadeaway to his game, molded a little bit after Dirk Nowitzki.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Carmelo's reasoning was that he had been burned enough by Dirk's fadeaway, he had to adapt.
That's a great fadeaway to borrow from, for sure. I mean, Melo already has a mid-range game, terrific mid-range game, and this shot makes that even deadlier.
This is to O'Quinn. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
I'm lagging OD right now, so.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They got off more resistance here.
Oh God, son. This team defensively just stinks.
Jump shot, get a little pump fake, and then off the races.
They get it back. And O'Quinn kicks to Anthony. Hold on, this is to O'Quinn. A foul. And a foul. Call the shot. Got him on the way that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Lagging. Fucking lags, son. Skip it. Damn servers never fixed.
Lopez is checking for the Knicks. Johnson with a screen out. Wade passes it to Deck. And he overshot that one, missing. For New York, they've gone 4-7 for the field since the beginning of the fourth. And it's tipping into the jam.
Yeah, you tried to tip Anthony. That's what you tried to tip.
Their teammates with a terrific field reach out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight,
See that.
solid, that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Oh, wow, son. I swear this game be cheese with that. Come on, of course. Let's go. Let's go. That wasn't even, but that wasn't a foul. Game, let's go. That was, I mean, you use the backboard, bro. That's what you do. You go to the rim, use the backboard. That's the one thing I don't like about this game, son. No fundamentals. What the hell? Who tipped? What? Yeah, what happened? What? Whoa! I swear Calhoun had that blocked. Who? What the fuck? Wow, that's not a foul, though. That's not a foul. That's now they did it back. How does he even still get that ball in there? How does he even still get that ball in that hole? Game. No! You have an 82 3-point shot. Of course, that's a blocking foul. They called the charge with Richardson in the damn blocking area, but they don't call it. They called a damn charge early in the game with Richardson in the blocking area, but that's a blocking foul, right? Right. You called a charge before, but this is a blocking foul. Man was in the blocking area. You bring that second unit back out there on the floor. I never seen somebody that could play so much better with the fucking second unit than with the first unit. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. Double. Good job. I like that. Come on, bro. Good defense. Crowd quiet. I've never seen somebody that plays better with the second unit. I'll give you credit on that one. I've never. Oh, this is up to you, man. Like I told Breeze yesterday, because nigga cannot miss with that nigga shit. So you can't miss with that nigga. Hold up, me just look. Can I look at? You know what? I'll peep it out the gate. It's Richardson. Jesus Christ. I don't even know how he points that nigga got this game. Him and Gerald. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till the game is officially over. I'm like, Jesus. Pop. Where you going? Where you going? You got him on ABC Mouse?
Really?
What? How you still get?
Do that.
I blocked that. That's mine. That was Galloway.
And Dad go jump off the bridge.
Wait, they were supposed to foul? Yo, what is with this, man? Everybody is shooting in, and what are you, just April Fools? Make that. God damn. He makes that. I was about to say, if he makes that. Good game. I hate that game. Yo, you killed me with Richardson and Green. Go ahead, Crystal. You had 28 points alone with them two dudes. So, wow, he has a 91 3-point shot. Did not know that. No wonder why you was going ham with him. Alright. So, who you going to play out there?
Stop.
I said, so what are you going to do? Who are you going to play out there? You got to choose now. Richardson with a 91 3-point shot. Wade, Green. Who you gonna go with? Who's your starting lineup? I wouldn't do that if I was you. I mean, that's a pretty good 3-point shot. Where he coming as a point guard or he's a shooting guard? I think he comes in as point, doesn't he? But he has handle like a point guard.
And then he yells at me when I walk past. Like, what the hell? You're in the walkway.
I would say you have a good team if you run them at point. Why? Don't say nothing. Why?
Well, Jarvik is supposed to be better than he is.
You don't know where it's been.
Do I need to go to the doctor?
And you talk about you don't kiss me. No, bro, I don't kiss you.
Should I go to the doctor?
I don't kiss you. You're not. Nigga, I don't kiss you, son.
Why you don't say nothing?
You said don't say nothing.
Now, did you know the one that she just ate? The last one? That was on the floor.
Where? Oh, okay.
Your father is nasty. You do not do coffee.
I've done it before. Anyway. Well, you want to hear something nasty? I was driving the bus the other day. Kids was sharing food with each other. This kid gave this other kid some type of, I think it was chicken or something. Kid dropped it on the concrete floor. Picked it up and ate it. I watched him right out of the bus. Fred said nice. I said wow.
I love it.
His friends was all, but they still was walking with him afterward. Like, oh, okay. Like,
Oh, they love it.
he picked it up and just ate it and went about his way.
Oh, nah, I do it all the time.
Exactly. Now, which is worse, my carpet floor that I clean, vacuum and clean, or a concrete floor in the public?
Everybody knows boys is made of dirt, grass, stain, and noise.
Oh, shut up with your little immature kindergarten behind mentality.
Dirt, grass,
What are you doing now? What are you going to do?
Cut me off again, I'll smack you. And noises.
What are you doing? I
doing
cut you
things.
off already. Yo, Fred, what you trying to do, man?
Unfortunately, I gotta get ready.
Alright, so I'm going to jump on Division then. Go back through the dark zone. Nah, not yet. I was trying to, but it's hard when you by yourself because you know you get extra XP points for everybody else is killing and stuff. So it's easier to level up with other people. Like I was telling my boy Lou, I was in there killing dudes and everything, taking out bosses and all that by myself. I found like a pretty good trait, like a perks to use. And then next you know, I'm still on 23. Now, yeah, I'm close to get to 24, but you know, it's hard. So I'm trying to do something, man. I really am trying to figure something out. So yeah.